Hey guys, welcome to the Technicolor Trainer. Today we're going to be talking about how to use Salesforce to create a custom object for a habit change and tracking something that is a goal and something that you're working towards. I'm going to be showing you how I utilize the opportunity object in my hands-on org, how to create the habit that I'm tracking, creating a custom object from a spreadsheet, and how I set up my homepage and page layouts. And then in the next video, I will show you how I'm going to set up my reports and dashboards. So without further ado, let's go into Salesforce and take a closer look. If you haven't already, please make sure that you connect with me on LinkedIn first, find me on Trailhead, and also subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any videos. All right, so here we are in the Salesforce instance, and like any good admin does, I have outlined the steps I need to take based on the end result that I want to create. Think like an architect, do the pre-work like a BA, and build like an admin. So the end result that I want to create on my Wonder Woman app homepage is the ability to see how many days I have until my various races, the miles that I've run in the last month, grouped by week, the personal records that I've set for strength lifts, like how heavy my heaviest deadlift or squat is, etc., the average hours of sleep I've gotten per week, and how many people I've engaged with in the running community per week. So with that, I'm actually going to need two custom objects. The first one is running workout. The second is strength workout. The running workout is a little bit more complex because I actually have to export the spreadsheet weekly from Garmin and then use the data loader to add new records. So I'm going to show you the strength workout because it is a little bit more simple. So are the steps. The first thing that I'm going to want to do is log into my org. I'm in the object manager right now, and I'm going to create a custom object from spreadsheet. It's going to have me log into my org. All right, so the first thing that you're going to want to do is set out the fields that you're going to want in your custom object. So I decided that the fields I wanted was the name, date, lift 1, sets, reps, weight, lift 2, sets, reps, weight, the lift 3. If I decide to do a circuit, how long it took, and any notes that I want. So what I'll need to do is to download it as a CSV file. Do make sure that it's a CSV file. And then I can go into my object, creating an object from a spreadsheet from the object manager, and drag and drop that right in there. All right, so once it is fully loaded, zoom this out a little bit, you're going to want to make sure that all of the Salesforce field types are what you want them to be. So confirming this here, text, date, lift 1 text, sets, integer, 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 good, text, integer, 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 scrolling down. Okay, I don't need this. That's an extra field. So we'll just go ahead and nix that one. And PR, I want that to be a checkbox. So checkbox, great. I'm not sure why that's not working. Great, okay. So then we go into next. So after it uploads, we're going to want to go into our object manager and search for the object itself. We can go in and check out all of the fields, make sure that it checks out. And then the next thing that we're going to want to do is to customize the page layout. So what you'll do here is just go into the page layout, edit, and then make sure that all of the fields are set up to your liking. Now remember that the page layout kind of is just the layout, but the lightning page is going to be more of the look and the vibe, the feel of the actual page. So I've got all of the fields on here, so we'll save this. Then next, what we'll want to do is go into the lightning record page. So I'll click on this here and go into edit. Okay, so here's what I just want to make sure of, right? This is going to be the record page. This has all of the fields that I want on it. It basically looks exactly like what was in the page layout. And for my purposes with this one, I don't need to do anything really fancy. So I'm going to activate this and make sure that it is assigned as the org default. It is for desktop and phone because I want to be able to access this from my phone. App default. Okay, so this is going to go on my Wonder Woman app. Desktop and phone. Wonder Woman, great. Okay, cool. So we can go ahead and save this. And then what I'm going to do is go into, oh, I do need to make sure that a tab has been created. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and go into tabs. And then on the object, I've actually already created a tab for this, so you can't see it here, but normally the object of strength workout would come up. And then I would make sure that I select an icon. What do I want? All right, so hot air balloon, next. And since I didn't actually select it, but normally what that would just come up with is great. The tab has been selected. So now I can go into my Wonder Woman app. And here's what I've got already. I've got some CrossFit metrics for various things. Running Central, this is going to be where I set up my dashboards and habit tracking. So I need to customize the homepage, but we'll get to that later. So I will go into here and we want to make sure that the strength workout tab is available. And I actually want to put this a little bit further up. Okay, so we've got strength workout here. All right, next thing that I'm going to want to do is create a list view so that I can go in and have all of the fields accessible that I want. So we'll just go ahead and do strength workouts. All users can see it. I mean, it doesn't really matter since I'm the one that is using this org. We won't put any filters on here, but we do want to edit the fields, select the fields to display. All right, so here is what I'm going to want to do. So we'll start with date, and then I'm just going to go ahead and add all of these in, and then I will reorder them after that. So this is going to be a bit tedious, but I'll show you the finished product. Alrighty, so these are the fields that I want to have displayed in the proper order: date, lift one, sets, reps, weight, lift, sets, reps, weight, lift, sets, reps, weight, the time, how long it took, the notes. Oop, I also need to have circuit in there. And I'm going to put that one up there. Cool. You can display up to 15 fields. Okay, good to know. So I need to decide what I don't need on there. I'm going to go ahead and remove this. And what I'll do is remove the sets and the reps, because I don't necessarily need to see that in the list view. All right, what do we got? Great, so now I've got my list view. Next thing that I'm going to want to do is add this onto the home page. So I'll go to the home and then edit page. This is going to give me the availability to add the data on here. So we'll do rich text. So that, actually, you know what I'm going to do is I kind of want to move the habit tracking stuff down. I'm going to copy this, paste this, strength, workout, cool, and the recent items for the most part. And then make sure that I select the correct object, strength workout, cool. Okay, so that's going to show the most recent items here. Recent records, you know, I don't actually think that I need that here. Yep, so you can see a little bit more of what I've done here. I'm adding up in some report charts that I've had, also some recent items for the CrossFit metrics. So these are a little bit different objects, but there you go. Okay, so now I can save that and I can go back. I don't actually want to have this name here, but that's going to be something that I need to edit in the object itself. So there you go. And I can also access this now from the phone. All right, cool. Distance, so this is going to be 3.49 miles. I need to edit this so that it only shows the 2 decimal places. But this is good. This gives you a really good idea of what it can be. And the next part is to be going on to the reports and dashboards. So there you go, friends. This is how you can use habit tracking within your Salesforce instance to keep track of the things that you're looking at and have a lot of fun, because my thought is just use Salesforce for everything and it makes life a whole lot better. So with that, subscribe, connect on LinkedIn, and I'll see you guys. So with that, subscribe, connect on LinkedIn, and I'll see you all later.